What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? It's your boy Poe Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Poe Rowe and What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back with another profile piece. This one is on King Shooter. In this video we're going to talk about his early years growing up in Queens, New York. Then we will look at the situation and circumstances that caused Shooter to join a gang and become involved in the street life. After that, we will focus on Shooter's music career that was growing, and also his connection to rapper Dave East. And lastly, we will look at the details surrounding Shooter's death that came out of nowhere and hit those around him hard. William Antonio Daniels is from the Queensbridge projects, home to many rap heavyweights like Nas, Mobb, Tragedy, and Capone from CNN. Queensbridge has a long history in hip-hop, dating back all the way to Marley Marl and MC Shan. In fact, Bronx rapper KRS-One makes reference to Queensbridge as one of the first hip-hop battles ever with the song The Bridge Is Over. Being the biggest housing project in New York City has plenty of drugs, violence, and gangs to go along with the rich music history inside the Queensbridge houses. At the young age of 13, Shooter's mother would pass away, and from that day on he felt like he had to fend for himself and also provide for his younger brother. He would get involved in the streets a bit and over time get deeper and deeper in what was going on outside. In the years to come, Shooter would eventually join a gang, becoming a member of the Crips, and later on down the line he would get locked up and have to spend some time on Rikers Island. Once released, things wouldn't get no easier for Shooter, as he would be shot 5 times right in Queensbridge, and then have to deal with losing his daughter after she passed away about a week after birth. All these situations and pain Shooter was dealing with pushed him to start rapping. He was already close friends with rapper Dave East after the two had met years earlier while Dave was staying in Ravenswood Projects, which is a few blocks away from Queensbridge. The two formed a bond, and by the time Dave East got signed by Nas and started to blow up, Shooter was a mainstay in the rapper's entourage. Eventually, Shooter would get bit by the music bug and decided to start rapping. After releasing numerous freestyles with Dave East in 2017, King Shooter gained recognition with his single They Say, which was released in June of 2018. Next, he released his debut EP F The Doubters in August of 2018, with features from Dave East and Don Q. The project peaked at number 148 on the US Billboard 200. The F The Doubters EP will be a huge stepping stone for King Shooter, as it was praised for its authenticity and drive. The project gained the attention of Nas' brother Jungle, who was in the process of launching his own record label, Street Dream Records. Jungle signed Shooter in February 2019, and a couple months later Shooter dropped his second EP, No Turning Back. He then went on the road to open up and support Dave East on his survival tour, which spanned from November to December of 2019. Shooter's music career was starting to generate some income as his buzz was growing more and more. He was able to move out of the project to get his own place in a better neighborhood. Once 2020 hit, King Shooter would announce he'll be dropping his debut album titled Still Outside in March. Shooter would go on to release the album on the 27th of that month, but by that time the whole world was on lockdown due to the coronavirus. Not able to promote the album as much as he would have liked, because interviews, shows, and club appearances were shut down. Shooter only had social media and certain tools on the internet to promote the project. But about a month after the album came out, King Shooter would be admitted to the hospital after showing some signs of liver damage due to heavy alcohol consumption. He will make posts to his Instagram account where he denounced drinking, saying that Henny was the reason he was in the hospital, and that he will bounce back stronger than ever. Then about a week later in early May, Shooter's health took a turn for the worse, and he ended up dying on May 5th of 2020. Many people took his death hard and sent their condolences and respect to Shooter, admiring what he accomplished in his short time of rapping. It was a tough pill to swallow because he was so young and it looked like he was going to be the next rapper to make it big out of the legendary Queensbridge projects. They will have a memorial gathering in his honor that will be broken up by the police as they try to enforce the coronavirus social distancing orders. Then, a couple weeks later on the night before Shooter's funeral, Dave East will be arrested in Queensbridge as he was out there trying to show some love to his friend and former rhyme partner. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV is a quick profile piece on King Shooter, real name William Antonio Daniels. Now he was definitely on the come up, doing things quietly, but definitely getting things done. He already had to deal with Street Dream Records, was already getting decent views online for his music, dropping project after project, was connected, had a relationship with an established rapper like Dave East already. So it's only, if I was making an assumption, I'm thinking he was going to have to continue to become more successful, you know what I'm saying? Now coming out the projects, you're able to earn a living off of music, you're able to tour, go across the world, you know what I'm saying, make money, feed your family. That's a success story, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like he was definitely on that path, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to King Shooter, rest in peace to him, condolences to his family. I ain't gonna stay here and ramble too long. It's What's the Numbers TV, it's your boy Poe Rowe. We out of here. Peace.